Is the story you're about to see true? Well, no one really knows. No one as yet has been able to prove or disprove it. And so it remains in limbo, a part of that vast, uncharted world of psychic phenomena beyond our powers of explanation. Where else could this be but Vienna? Not today, but a golden yesterday. Or even a ghost sometimes had a sense of humor. That is, if the ghost happened to be a poltergeist. Now, if you're not familiar with how a poltergeist works, you soon will be.
I've had more coffee in the last week than I ever did in my life.
I enjoyed reading your last letter very much.
They have given me more pleasure than any I delivered before I retired.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I spilled your coffee. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's all right. I have another letter for you.
Oh, I cannot wait to read it.
In it, I ask you to go to a band concert with me. Sometime.
Oh, that would be good. Oh, but first you will have to meet my tante and uncle.
It would be a pleasure.
Could you come to our house after dinner tonight?
Yeah. That is, if it would be...
At 9.
At 9.
I must go now, really. Other customers.
Servus, Otto.
Servus, Joseph. Sit down, sit down.
Good news, Otto.
Huh?
Old Schwarzkopf has finally died.
Joseph, this is good news.
Well, his room is available now. You can come and live at the retired postman's club.
He was a fine postman in his day.
Oh, it was a blessing for the poor old man. 88 years old, sick for the last 10 years. Here is your application for a room in the club. Don't worry, you'll get it. I run the board of directors. How are those bad feet?
Yes?
Coffee, please. Well, how are those old feet?
The retirement has helped. And the smoking.
Good. Can you come to the club tonight to arrange your room after dinner?
After dinner, I have an engagement.
Otto, what is this?
I have a meeting with a young woman.
At your age?
I understand it happens to men even older.
Otto, this will complicate your living at the club. Women are only allowed on special occasions.
Every day is a special occasion with Elsa.
This Vienna, even retired postmen fall in love. Is it this one?
Yeah. Isn't she lovely?
Otto, love always dies. The older you are, the more you die with it. Makes you feel young, yes. But you are old. Go to the mirror. Look, see the age, the lines and the wrinkles. That's what she'll see soon. Don't let her break your heart.
I'm not that old. A little gray, perhaps. A few lines.
Otto, we old ones need something that we can never lose. Like my violin. Nobody's going to take this away from me. Well, you are going to take up the cello. You are going to join the string quartet. What happened?
Oh, there's time enough for this cello. I haven't given up the idea.
Good. Now, you get that application in tomorrow. We old ones must stick together.
Joseph. Elsa is not just an ordinary young girl.
None of them are.
No, she's very different. Really. No, there's never been anyone like her.
Otto, love is a ghost. It inhabits the body for a little while, and then it moves on. With young women, it moves on more quickly. Otto, the cello. See you at the club.
Tomorrow.
Don't eat so fast, Elsa. The young man coming tonight must be a very special one.
He is, Tante Marie, he is.
He sounds like someone very handsome.
He is not handsome.
When he is young, he is handsome.
He is not young. But he's very kind.
What does your young friend do, Elsa?
He is a postman. Retired.
A retired postman?
How old is your friend, Elsa?
I did not ask him. He did not ask me.
A retired postman.
We know that, Franz. There are many things we do not know.
He has a steady income and a pension.
Couldn't you have contacted a more active postman? I mean, someone still delivering.
Otto is going to be here soon, Tante. May I be excused? I want to go up and fix my hair.
Go, my child.
This is the first time Tante's called me my child.
It's the first time I've been worried about you.
Ah, Tante, there's nothing to worry about.
What will I write to your father? Dear Hans, your daughter has been with us for 3 months now, and now she has fallen in love with a letter carrier. Retired. Now, what will they think in Heidenheim?
Who cares what they think in Heidenheim? We're in Wien.
Well, of course, this time of year, whatever weather we are having is expected.
Quite so, Herr Schuldorf.
Unless, of course, it is a little different. There has been rain.
Why, of course, my dear. I'm sure that in times past, there even has been snow. But some of us like to count on regularity. Herr Becker?
Quite so, quite so.
I'm sure that the weather plays a large part in the life of a postman.
It did. I am now retired. That's what Elsa told you.
Oh, yes, of course. The bad feet.
I'm sure you were a very good postman, Herr Becker.
Thank you, Frau Schuldorf.
Ordinarily, just what is the retirement age of a postman, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, no, not at all. It depends upon the postman.
Of course, of course.
For some, it is as early as 40.
Indeed, indeed.
For some, it is as old as 70. Depends upon the postman.
I see. I see. But retirement for bad feet. This, of course, means the man is younger. Eh?
Depends upon the feet.
Oh.
Franz, I think it is time that we older people go upstairs.
Oh, yes, yes. It has been a long day. Herr Becker, don't get up. Don't get up.
It has been an honor, Herr Schuldorf.
Pleasant.
Frau Schuldorf, my pleasure.
Good night, Elsa.
I hope we will see more of you, Herr
Don't
Becker.
stay up too long.
Oh, I won't. Good night.
Night, Tante.
Oh, I have brought you something.
Otto! Otto, what is it?
Open it and see.
Otto, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's nothing really.
May I kiss you? To thank you. It's customary in our family.
Well, I would not like to upset family routine.
It must have fallen off the shelf.
Yeah.
Now, you were saying...
You were thanking me.
Oh, yes. The same book.
What makes a poltergeist start?
I don't know.
It's very strange. Your tante and your uncle, they disapprove of me, no?
Oh, how could they? They've only just met you. You know, this could be an accident. I mean, the phonograph, when you wish it to play, it doesn't.
Yeah. Many machines, I'm told, have a mind of their own. Shall we try again?
Yes. You closed the top, did you not?
Yeah. Something doesn't approve of us.
Every time we try to kiss, something happens.
It's very, very strange.
Otto, you believe in ghosts?
Well, I'm beginning to. Is there any other explanation? Your tante and your uncle, have they said anything? Is this house haunted?
I'm sure they would have mentioned it. Maybe they don't know. Maybe it's the room.
Oh, there must be something. I've never seen anything like this before in my life.
Maybe we're not doing it right.
That's possible. I don't know any other way.
Oh. Well, let's try it again.
You understand your hour is only 50 minutes.
I hope it will not take that long, Doctor.
It may take years, Herr Becker.
But I haven't got years. I'm in love with a young girl.
Of course. And you are experiencing certain difficulties?
Fantastic difficulties.
Ah.
Every time we try to kiss, strange things happen.
Indeed. Like what, for instance? You must be absolutely frank, Herr Becker. Hold nothing back.
Well, whenever we try to kiss, books fall out of bookcases, phonographs start playing by themselves, mirrors shatter, statues break, everything.
I see.
We thought perhaps it might be a ghost.
Ghosts are completely unscientific. Psychoanalysis will prove that ghosts are just another sexual problem.
They don't exist.
Sexual problems, yes. Ghosts, no.
No?
No. Only in your mind.
Oh. What is this psychoanalysis? Is that how you pronounce it?
It was founded by Sigmund Freud, and it is being developed by his pupils, among whom I am proud to number myself. In 10 or 20 years...
20 years? What can you do for me now?
Lie back, Herr Becker. At the moment, we do not deal with disturbances of this sort.
So it isn't a ghost?
First, let me say, ghosts have not been scientifically proven, and I don't believe in them myself.
You said that already.
However, I will give you the best available information on your problem.
Oh, please, please.
I quote from a book on such phenomena. A common variety of ghost is the poltergeist, so named because it is a ghost which makes noise. The poltergeist has been known to be set in motion by the emotionally disturbed young, the young who are in love.
Elsa is young. Is this all you can tell me?
Well, at the moment, yes. But in 20 years, who knows?
20 years. Doctor, is any record of this poltergeist ever stopping?
No, nothing about that, Herr Becker. Herr Becker, you still have much of your hour left. Any other problems? Your work, your...
No. This is my only problem.
This woman is a reputable doctor?
A psychoanalyst.
What did she say again?
She told me there is no record of this poltergeist ever stopping. Now, what kind of a life would Elsa and I have together?
A very noisy one, I should say.
She doesn't deserve this.
Who does?
What shall I tell her? Shall I tell her the truth? I have to tell her the truth. Oh, I'm late. I should be at the coffee shop now, she before it. Oh, so dear, sweet, darling girl.
Miss Dana? Miss Dana, Miss Dana? Whoosh.
It's me, then. You see, all I said was, don't say it. Don't even think it. It's a poltergeist.
But it went whoosh, whoosh.
And then the phonograph started playing by itself, just as it did last night.
But you said this happens only to very young people who are in love.
So you saw. I caused it.
Otto, were you ever in love before?
No, never.
Oh, maybe it is because you are suddenly young and high. On the other hand, it could be a sign that love isn't for an old one like you.
I have been feeling young.
Delusion, delusion. How about those bad feet?
Suddenly, they begin to hurt again.
Otto, it's hard for me to say this. But the truth is, love is against your nature. Look, you've always been a very cautious, almost timid person.
That's true.
No doubt, you were an only child.
No, I was one of 11.
No matter, you were always very lonesome.
It is only lately that I felt lonesome.
No matter, you were a very fearful person.
I'm afraid so. Perhaps it has something to do with the nervous system. I have looked at the brave ones, but I could never discover their secret. Elsa is a brave one. I wish I knew her secret.
No secret. Some are and some are not. You are not.
How can I go on with Elsa as long as this is poltergeist?
You can't. Have you filled out your application for the room?
No, I have not.
All right. Fill it out. I shall take care of it.
No. First, I must write a letter to Elsa.
Otto, surely you will not.
A farewell letter.
Ah, I see.
She deserves more out of life than an old man who causes a poltergeist.
Ah.
My dear friend.
Very good beginning. Calmly now. Calm.
Since we met, there is no moment that I have not been thinking of you. In all the world...
Otto, you must remember you are writing a farewell letter, you know? And in matters like this, it's just like killing a wounded animal. Strike for the heart.
Perhaps you're right.
Oh, let us suffer.
No, you are right. She must not suffer. Must start again. Elsa. This will be my last letter to you.
That's very much better. Excellent.
No. I will not see you again.
Very good. Now,
Because
that's the way.
It is I who caused this ghost.
Good.
You are too lovely a person to...
Shall I open?
Oh. Yeah, please. Too lovely.
Otto, you did not come today. Why not?
Oh, Elsa, I could not come.
Why not?
But, Elsa, I have something to tell you, something very painful.
What is it?
Today, I found out that I...
Otto.
I'm sorry, Elsa.
Oh, but I do not care about ghosts.
You deserve better than this.
I don't want better than you.
Please, this is best. This is best. I am an old man.
You are not old, and it is not best. Ich liebe dich, Otto. I don't care if you are retired, if you have bad feet, if ghosts follow you around. Ich liebe dich. I love you, Otto.
Oh, Elsa. Elsa. It would be a very noisy life we would have together.
It would be a wonderful life we have together. Who cares about noise?
Books would fall. Music would start playing unannounced.
We could stop up our ears.
Better love with noise than no love in silence. My violin lesson.
Like music.
When it comes right down to it, how does any one of us truly know who is the young in heart? Anyway, it's a nice story, isn't it?